then I might just sorta jump back on and ride like a dipshit into the dawn to Montana.
Moving to Montana soon. Moving to Montana soon.
Hello, godless heathens. Moving to Montana here again. Joe Cienkowski's book has finally arrived. And I thought that you might want to help me open it up. So just to show that there's been no tampering, this is the envelope that arrived from Granite City, Illinois. And we're going to open it together, which is quite an exciting thing. As you can see from the density with which the information is packed into this book, it's obviously very scientifically tuned. Not the most encouraging sign in terms of falsifying the entire theory of Darwinian evolution by natural selection, which is what Joe's claim for it is. But we'll see. So here we go. There's really no other thing for it, is there? We've just got to... It's so exciting. Think about this. Think about this, okay? I can prove... What was the exact quote again? So this is quite exciting, considering that that's the kind of information that this book contains. Okay, evolution is their creation in quotes. I'm not sure what the parentheses are for. By Joe Cienkowski. There you go. Atheism as a religion. Not the sort of title I would have picked for a book that's charged with making scientific claims. I'm not entirely sure what the factual assertion that there is no evidence of any gods has got to do with the fact of evolution by natural selection. But as you can see, it's a fairly well made self-published pamphlet. Incredible detail on the front cover there, but judge ye not a book by its cover, as they say. Okay, let's read the back panel here. It says in fact, let me just switch to the super scientific truth cam. The author defines without doubt that atheism is a religion, and taught in most institutions today, not simply a natural belief. Furthermore, he demonstrates atheists are not merely unbiased, unprejudiced persons with no belief, but by definition can be just as zealous for their faith. Okay, I'm not entirely sure that was in English, but moving on. This is just the cover, so judge ye not. Judge ye not. Contains the 10 commandments of atheism based on their worldview. Okay, you'll see atheism in a new light, plus the real reason atheists reject God. Okay, which obviously only a creationist would understand, obviously. Joe Cienkowski is a Christian man who dedicated this book to his many atheist friends, and new ones he has encountered over the years. His friends and acquaintances helped him frame the arguments he presents. Sometimes tenacious, he respectfully debated these many years, which has allowed him to understand the atheist perspective. I don't think you do understand the atheist perspective, Joe. I don't think you understand anything at all about free thinking, but there you go. He seeks to reasonably and logically show atheism as a religion, and there's no scientific reason to reject God. He is an individual who cares enough to address the many belief issues he has heard with vigour and purpose. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Page 1. Preface. Okay, preface. Here we go. Atheism is religion. Evolution is their creation. Here we go. Here we go. Proof that the entire field of all science is a lie. Okay, we're ready. Okay, here we go. Excited. Okay. At times it may seem like a letter. Okay. Letters to a Christian nation inspired him or angered him, maybe. I don't know. But I believe this is a topic that interests everyone. I will be the first to admit that we are all sinners, and I think I'm no better than you. Well, you do think that you're better than me, Joe. That's why you told me to buy this book. Please don't ever accuse me of being holier than thou. Is this the same Joe Cienkowski? 10 Joe Cienkowski? It must be, yeah. Don't accuse me of being holier than thou. I was imprisoned for selling marijuana I've stolen. For a long period in my 20s I did my own thing and was overcome with sex, drugs and rock and roll. I don't think you've ever been into rock and roll, Joe, to be fair. I do try to never be a hypocrite. Are you taking the piss? Oh, this guy's a fucking genius of dark satire. So to set the record straight, I come to you as an imperfect man. The difference is, I know I'm forgiven because I trust in Jesus. Oh, that's... Okay, perhaps I've talked with many of you. I'm here to convert you to theism. I promise that this opposition is done in love. Some of it may seem harsh, but I like to think I'm starting my work with purpose and vigour. I love the atheists but hate what they believe. Atheism is a religion of death, a religion of hopelessness, and as Dennis Miller said on Bill O'Reilly, atheism is a... I don't know what that word is. A lachrymose religion. Lachrymose. Let's have a... Well done, Joe. You've found a word that I'm not familiar with. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right. See, that's called honesty. You might want to look into that. Just wait for dictionary to launch. Let's find out what this word means. Bearing in mind, it wasn't actually said by Joe. It was said by Dennis Miller on the Bill O'Reilly show. So I'm sure that this is going to be an accurate definition of what atheists believe. Adjective, formal or poetic, tearful or given to weeping. She was pink-eyed and lachrymose. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Inducing tears. So Dennis Miller thinks that atheism is a tearful religion. Okay. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Tom Huxley said atheism is a religion. So because these three people said it is, that's not how you present evidence, Joe. Anyway. By the way, the reason that atheism isn't a religion is because I have absolutely no control or interest whatsoever in what anybody else thinks about all of it. Right? None. I don't stick to some weird set of rules that say, oh, you must stick up for Hitler because he didn't like God either. It's like, rewind your internal dialogue for a second before writing this very paragraph, okay? But anyway, we'll get to the review part later on. I'm just going to read it for now. I hold no animosity towards anyone. Joe, you're full of nothing but hatred for people who don't agree with you. Do you realise that's how you come across? You don't, do you? You genuinely don't get it, do you? Alright, free bookmark. Advertising his new book. Always with the dollars and cents. Jesus. Bring out the fact cam. Okay. What the hell is this guy on? I pray atheists come to see the light, but I also pray many that are sitting on the fence to get off. But I see atheists are so far away from the truth that not only don't they know God personally, but they don't even know God exists. What are you talking about, you strange little man? Joe. You were selling this book on the back of the fact. that it proved Darwinian evolution by natural selection is a false science. And you've opened up with why people you don't understand don't accept your truth claims simply because you do. Nice cup of tea. Time to edit this thing together and see you in part 2.